Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Santana. Today I'll be showing you guys a recipe that is so delicious, so lovely. It's a fall/autumn inspired recipe, so I'm sure you guys are going to definitely love it, especially in this season that we're in right now. Everything's so cozy, so nice. I just want everything to be warm and just lovely and tasty, and that's exactly what I've got in this dish. So stay tuned if you want to see me make it.
Okay, so right now I've got the butternut squash and I'm just cutting off all of the skin from the squash. It was actually quite difficult because the squash was really hard and my knife was kind of blunt, so I was just getting quite a bit frustrated because it took me a long time. So as you can see, I actually changed knives because I was like, no, this is just too much. But at the end, as you will see shortly, I did manage to finally peel it all off, as you can see. Once that was all done, I then began to cut the butternut squash into slices, so then it was much easier for me to actually remove all of the seeds that are in the butternut squash. As you can see, I'm just showing you guys the butternut squash seeds that are all removed, and yeah, I just kind of peel up all those kind of yucky bits in the middle as well. So yeah, that's done. I'm now cutting the butternut squash into smaller pieces, so then it will be able to cook much quicker, because if I did leave it in a big piece, it will take longer to cook. But because we're doing like a nice autumn recipe and I want it to be chunky, I just left it quite thick but still obviously quite small at the same time. As you can see here, I'm just peeling a few cloves of garlic, and then I'll be chopping them up really small so they can both be fried. So the garlic and the butternut squash can be fried simultaneously inside of the pot. I've now got a yellow pepper which I'll be using in this recipe, as I find yellow peppers are much sweeter. So I'm now cutting it. I've washed it, I'm cutting it right now, and I'm going to be dicing it small so then I can also put that inside of the pot. To this recipe, I added 2 cans of beans, one which was black beans and the other one which was kidney beans. I just chose 2 different types of beans just for diversity. I then added a few seasonings, paprika, ground coriander, which I absolutely love and adore, some gram masala, and I also added some fajita seasoning mix. Just giving it all a little stir now, making sure everything's incorporated. I then added 1 can of chopped tin tomatoes. Afterwards, I then added the rinsed and washed quinoa. I believe that's how you say it. So the quinoa is in there now, and I'm just mixing it up all together and incorporating it inside of the dish. I then added some veggie stock and left it to boil for 45 minutes. And it's done. The food was absolutely amazing. I topped it off with some coriander leaves just for the garnishing, but it actually tasted really delicious. Like, oh my gosh, so nice. I've shown you a close-up because it was so delicious. I then paired it with some tzatziki sauce, and I had some nachos as well, and I was dipping it in, and it was all crunchy crunch. Yeah, it was nice. And then as you see, I'm dipping it in there as well. Like, oh, amazing. You guys definitely need to try it. Let me know in the comments below if you decide to try it.